Sarah Jungling. Jungling. You have to tell me how to pronounce it. We've got our rowers, Mark and Zach, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. Well done. Many congratulations. OK. We've also got Peter. There's Tom as well. Hello there. There's Steve. My God, there's a lot of people who won gold this year. We've got our canoeist, Tim. Hello, Tim. Nice to meet you. Thank you for coming. And we've got our boxer, of course, James DeGale. Hey, James, come on in. Come on in and grab a seat here. Look at this. That's Team GB. Oh, congratulations. Thank you very much for joining us. I've got a bad hand now from too many butch handshakes. Oh, wow. I really, you've crushed my hand. A couple of you showed off there. A couple of the fellas went a bit too hard there. Well, first of all, on behalf of everyone here, congratulations and thank you so much. What a fantastic achievement. Wasn't it fabulous over the summer? Incredible, and I don't mean this the wrong way, but perhaps unexpected as well for us to do this well. Congratulations, all, and thank you so much for your hard work. I guess, you know, it's been a transformation for you. You go out there and you're athletes and you work hard. Now suddenly you come back and you're invited on shows like this and people know who you are. You become household names. Chris, I recognise you immediately, largely because of your preposterous thighs. Congratulations on that. You've got some muscle down there. How do you... Now... No, come on. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't mean that. I'm not even looking now. But I was told off. Who was it? Was it Jamie earlier on outside who told me off? You told me off for you said my thighs were too weedy.
No, I just said you wouldn't make a good cyclist, but I was impressed with your upper body anyway. He's got some big muscles.
Yeah, I've got one big muscle. I haven't got anything else going on there. Now, will you stop it? OK. Where's Rebecca? Rebecca's over there. Rebecca, congratulations, fabulous cycling. I find it terrifying to watch that because when you're going round there, they call it, it's the velodrome, is that right?
That's right, okay.
Yeah. When you go right up at angles and stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, we don't. The actual track is yes, at 45 degrees, yeah.
I find that frightening.
It is frightening, first of all, as a novice, but
and
then
you don't have brakes, do you?
Pros, aren't we?
Do you have brakes on those
no
bikes?
Brakes.
Okay,
no brakes.
Which is frankly just a bit silly, isn't it? Don't you think?
It adds to the excitement, doesn't it? No gears, no brakes. Bit of fun.
Is it true that one of the reasons why we've done so well this year, when I say we, I mean you, of course, but I'd like to take a little bit of the glory, if I may. One of the reasons why we've all done so well this year is because of the funding of certain sports and certain activities in this country. Is that right? That you know, the money gone in, there's a direct correlation between how well we've succeeded. I mean, you do the... Is it the Yngling? The Yngling?
Yingling.
Yingling.
Ding-a-ling-ling.
Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Three blondes in a boat, I believe you've been described as. Now, did you get extra funding as well? I mean, did it help you in that respect?
Definitely. Lottery funding came in, I think it was 87, and because of that, we've been able to be full-time since then, and that obviously has just transformed British sport completely, and hopefully, you know, the funding will continue until 2012 and get better. Now,
you know, I enjoyed watching it. I didn't know, and please, once again, don't consider me rude here, but I didn't really, I don't think I'd ever encountered Yngling before. You know, I mean, I hadn't heard. You, Chris, had you heard about the Yngling going on?
Of course I had. Of course I had.
Chris, you
I always follow the girls in the Yngling, of course.
Yeah, but have you found that people have come to the sport now who perhaps weren't as familiar with Yngling in the past?
Absolutely. I think we were in town the other day and now trackies and, you know, people are shouting out, 3 blondes in the boat, the Yngling girls, way! And, you know, it's kind of cool to be recognised as,
Hold on.
as that.
It does sound a bit sad that you're walking around in the tracksuit.
I
mean, I don't blame you. I mean, let me just ask anyone who's joined it, how often have you been away from your medal? Has anyone been away from it for any length of time, but have you kept it with you most of the time?
You don't want to know where. Time, I'd say.
Yeah, you've got them, yeah? And I bet the mums and dads must love it. Who's got... Now, you got the most, Chris, didn't you? You got 3.
It's a bit greedy, really, to be honest.
And he's wearing all 3 at once.
It's the daddy-o.
That's something. That's fantastic. Well, congratulations to everyone. That, you know... Did you think... Before you went out there, did you think that you would do as well as that? Did you... I mean, presumably you thought you had a chance, but...
Well, you know you have a chance, and you hope you're going to do well, but it's, you know, actually doing it on the day when it really counts is a different matter altogether. But we've got such a great support team, and, you know, everyone gave it their best, and it just seemed to work out so well for all of us, but it was fantastic.
James, let me ask you, because congratulations, what a fantastic display. Our middleweight boxing Olympic gold winner, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations. This is aimed at anyone who wants to join as well, but I'll start with you. What do you do after you finish? Because presumably you'll train very, very hard. You must, I mean, it must be an intense period leading up to it. You do the Olympics, you've had this success, then afterwards there's a period, I'm sure, where you can kick back a little bit. What do you do to relax? How do you unwind? What did you have plans in advance, or did you say, now the world's my oyster?
Me personally, I went to Cyprus for 4 days with my mum, my dad and my friend, just have a little chill, have a little drink, relax, little sunbathe.
Whereabouts did you go to?
I went to Paralimni, but me and my friend went to Ayia Napa for a couple of days, just for a little party and a little chill.
No, this is a weird thing. I'm sure you saw this. In the fight, the guy you fought, the last fight you had, tough fight, of course, but he took a bite.
He bit me, yeah.
He bit you in the chest.
Yep, he bit me, he did. He was getting a boxing lesson, so he decided to bite me.
But I know you don't get points for the biting, do you?
No, he got 2 points of that.
He got 2 taken off him. Has that happened to you before?
Never. And to be honest, should have got thrown out for it.
Yeah,
but,
because that's like, that's hurting someone. You're not meant to do that in boxing, are you? Are you back in training now, or are all of you back in training, or any of you not started? I mean, how soon do you have to get back into the real schedule of working?
I haven't been sitting on a bike yet, so it'll definitely be a few more weeks.
So you've avoided it completely?
Yeah. Been too busy with family, mostly.
You have kids, don't you, am I right?
Too, yeah.
Do you encourage them? Are you hoping that they will one day be doing the same sort of thing? Because it must be, for family, I mean, it's a lovely thing for yourselves, of course, but for your family, it must be wonderful to see the pride they feel in what you've accomplished.
Yeah, no, they're excited, and they even made national newspapers, and I'm sure they'll see it one day, you know. But my son, he's seen me on TV a couple of times, but he's a natural. He's got one of those pedalless bikes. It's like a learner bike, and he just whizzes around the house all day long on it. So
he's going to want to do it. He's going to want to have
He's going to want to do some form of cycling, yeah.
What gear do you wear for the cycling? You wear the strange helmets which cut down on the I guess, the air resistance. Yeah. And they gave you these new suits this year, is that right? Now, Rebecca, let me ask you a little thing here, because you revived my interest in cycling when I saw you... What? When I saw a photograph of you showing off your fabulous physique. Look at that. There you go. No wind resistance there. Man, you've got some fires on you as well. Look at the power there. Congratulations. But that inspired me to get back on my bike. We took a photograph of me training earlier today. And, what? The padding is to provide energy on a longer ride. I've bulked up for it, like you do going across the channel. That's just a horrible image, isn't it? And I do apologise, especially to the younger people here, for showing you that. Where do you keep the medals at home? Do they give you a case when you get it? Do they come in a box, or do you have a stand for it? What do you do with them when you get them home? Where does, let me ask you, where do you keep yours?
Round my neck, mostly.
Yeah,
even when I'm sleeping, round my neck.
Do you sleep with it on?
Yeah.
No, really?
No, come on. I'm on a bedside table. I suppose none of us are wearing it for very long, but we keep it at least with half an eye on it anyway.
Nearby. Yeah. Do you wake up? Do you wake up and initially think, did that happen? Did that really happen? Or is there a moment where you can't believe you did it, or is it kind of settled in now?
The build-up to it, I'm sure for everybody, you think about what happens after the race as you're leading up, but then afterwards, and when you wake up in the morning, and the time it started sinking in for me is when you wake up after the race and you see it on your bedside table and you think, yeah, we've done it, nice one.
Now, I saw. Now, you were rowing. You were close. You started not so well at the beginning, didn't you? And then were you in the race where the Australians were in the lead partially, or very close? That's right. And the commentator got very excited, didn't he?
All right.
Have you heard this back?
Heard a little bit of it.
Okay, have a look at this. This bloke, I think he falls in love with you near the end. Have a listen to the raw emotion in his voice. This is a fabulous moment.
The British are coming! The British are coming! 42 strokes a minute, both crews. Australia hanging on. They've done too much. Great Britain are eating into this lead, eating it up by stroke. Inside 100 now, and the British look right. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. They're through. Just about 200 metres to go. They're nearly there. So the British now out to 6 feet. They're going to be the Olympic champions. We're inside the last 5 strokes. It is Great Britain from Australia. And on the far side, we're looking now at France coming out for the bronze. But through, gold medal, Great Britain. Wonderfully done. Absolutely amazing.
Fabulous. Okay, it's Tim, and is that right? Tim, you have a job, to keep yourself going as well. Didn't you return to your work to actually help finance your
yeah, that's the idea. I qualified as a doctor back in 2002 now, so it's been a balance between working as a doctor and working as an Olympic athlete as well.
And how does that? How can you find the time? I mean, obviously you did, but I mean, how do you devote? Because that's doctors are fairly much a full-on thing, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I was working 90 plus hours a week, so it's quite hard to find a time to keep training and keep the body sort of ticking over. So I did that after Athens for 18 months, and then came back full-time into sport with the aim to get to Beijing and bring home a gold medal in Beijing.
And with the rest of the guys knowing you're a doctor, do you find that they come back and say, look, I had a bit of a late night, could